Hello, twins. Welcome to another Timeless Twins in a Stalemate reading. The center card is going to be part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. This card up here is where you are-ish right now. This card down here will be your possible outcome card, okay? So the first card we have is the Knight of Wands. And the next card we have, this is a really auspicious card to get in a reading. I don't know if you've watched my other readings or not, but when you get one of these Palace cards, there's only 4 of these in this deck. There's 78 cards in the deck. I've laid out 9. Out of 78 cards, I laid out 9, and you have one of the 4, okay? There's a Palace of Cups, a Palace of Swords, etc. And I'll get into the meaning of that card in a minute. Next, we have the Page of Swords. Then we have the Magician. Your overall, or part of your overall energy, is the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles. This deck, by the way, is Tarot of Dreams. And then we have the 8 of Swords. A little bit of fear. Next, we have another 8, but it's the 8 of Cups. Okay. Then we have the 9 of Wands. Geez, I'm having a really hard time with getting used to this camera and how everything kind of is opposite to the way I'm moving it. So, your possible outcome, King of Swords. Okay, come on. There we go. This guy looks so familiar to me. I don't know if he looks like an actor or what, but he looks very familiar to me. Okay, bottom of the deck, and part of your overall energy combined with the Queen of Coins is the Page of Coins. So these two together the Page and the Queen. Pages are all about messages, okay? And the Page of Coins for me, or Page of Pentacles for me, it's all about bringing what it is that you desire into the reality, into the practical, see, hear, touch, you know, no longer a dream or a wish. Somebody wants to bring it into reality. Oh my God, look at the card underneath that. 10 of Cups. And then underneath that, oh my God, it just keeps going. Page of Cups. Then we have Lovers. Then Judgment. Queen of Swords, which matches the King. Okay, anyways. So your overall energy is, or the overall energy for this spread. Now keep in mind that this is a twin reading, okay? So this isn't dedicated to the feminine or the masculine. This is combined energies, okay? So one or both of you want to bring this to fruition. That's what the Page of Cups tells me. And the Queen of Pentacles is, it's going to be an energy. I mean, it could be one of you. One of you could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I'm going to read it as an energy because I don't feel that that's what it's here for. Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded, well-balanced, caring, nurturing, giving, loving, considerate. It's a great energy. a great energy, a very kind energy. Okay, so this combined with the Page of Pentacles makes me feel like you're in a really good place. The two of you, I feel like, have been working on yourselves for a while. You've come to a place of just general well-being. That's what the Queen of Pentacles would say to me. You're in a really good space of loving, having love for your partner, not anger, not resentment. Now, keep in mind that this doesn't necessarily have to be both of you, okay? But someone, if not both of you, someone is in this place and wanting this to come to fruition, okay? Just give me a second to take a look at the cards here, get a feel for them. Okay. So it's very possible that some of you could be moving, but I feel it's more, the Knight of Wands can represent changing of residence. So I guess a very small number of you could be doing that. That's not what I'm sensing with that card. With that card, I'm feeling a very quick moving energy, but it also is about the back and forth, the in and out of your life, the in and out of communication, and you know, the typical twin flame situation where the push-pull, the runner-chaser, that kind of thing. Now, the Palace of Cups, I'm gonna read that to you. Maybe there's been communication for some of you, or there needs to be one of the other. Okay. Palace of Cups. I'm going to let you look at it while I read it here. Come on. There we go. Okay, the Palace of Cups says, a cool, serene environment where subtle moods can be explored. The plants on the seafloor represent mysterious processes in our subconscious which can only be revealed in quiet and gentle circumstances. The jellyfish indicate messages and dreams which slowly rise from the ocean's depths. Knights of Cups stand guard to protect the vulnerable, delicately formed flora and fauna. Do you see all this? I don't, there we go, okay. It's a very cool card. Very cool. Do you see the, it's seahorses, but those are Knights of Cups, guarding everything and protecting. So you are protected in love right now. Okay, so whatever is going on, you're protected from this runner chaser, this in and out, back and forth energy. That is done. That's done. And it's either because okay, I'm done. It's either because it's time, you know, divine timing. Hold on. Yeah, it's timing. That's what I'm hearing. It's timing. It's time. It's done. It's time for that to be over, okay? It's time for some truth. It's time for clarity. It's time for communication. It's time for communication. Communicating the truth about your feelings, what you want to manifest, how you want this situation, this relationship to play out. And it's coming from the heart, is what I'm hearing with this card here now. It's coming from the heart. It's coming from a really good place. Like I said, the energy off of this card is so kind. It's generous. It's gentle. It's loving, nurturing, caring, giving. There's no animosity with the Queen of Pentacles, unless it's upside down, reversed. But I don't do reversals. So you want to manifest this. Somebody wants to manifest this, but there's fear. So if there hasn't been communication yet, and I feel that's the case for majority of you. Some of you, I feel like there maybe has been some communication, but for the majority of you, I feel there hasn't been. And it's only because there's fear involved here. And it's fear of not rejection so much. I'm hearing reaction because of, because of what's happened in the past, because of the back and forth and the in and the out and the good and the bad chasing and running and all of that. There's a fear on the part of the person that wants the communication, wants to manifest this, wants their desires and wishes to come to fruition. They're afraid of what the other one's reaction will be to that. They're afraid that they might want to walk away, or that they have already walked away, and that there's no turning back. But with the Nine of Wands here, this is the perseverance card for me. This is the card that says, keep moving forward, because you are this close. This close. You have one wand to place in the ground, or in this card it's on the stairs. It's on the stairs. You have one left to place. When you place that last one, you are there. You are where you want to be. You have clarity. You have truth. You have the ability. This is the King of Swords. This guy here, the way I see the King of Swords is he's suited up and ready to go. He's ready for action. Does he not look like he's ready for action? But he looks calm. He looks assured. He looks self-confident. He's, like I said, he's suited up and ready to go. And not for battle. For the conversation, for the truth, for the clarity. The conversation, the communication, it's intellect. He's ready mentally. This guy is ready to go. He's ready for that conversation. So, twins, I'm not sure if this is the feminines that are at this place. I'm honestly feeling it's more masculines are in this. I feel like you both have come to this place here. You're done fighting. You're done fighting. Both of you are tired. You're done fighting. You just want to move forward. You just want to move forward. You want things to manifest. You want your desires to manifest into reality. But one of you really wants, one of you is ready to have this conversation. One of you wants to, whoever this is, and again, I think it's the masculine, because this is, masculine energy, possibly. So for me, this is also going to be the person, how do I put this? The ball is in your court. Whoever that person is, that could be the feminine, okay? So wherever this was left last, okay, the last time you had an interaction together, you're going to know who needs to make the next move, who's got the ball in their court, right? And for me, this card, the fact that it's a king sitting here in the possible outcome position, tells me that it's the masculine energy, and that could be the feminine, it could be the masculine, it could be either, okay? So whoever this is, you're ready to move this forward. You're ready to have that conversation, but there's fear. There's fear that the other person has already walked away and moved on. Okay, so let's get some clarifying done here. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords. I'm pretty sure I know why the fear is here, but let's clarify that anyway. Okay, why is the Eight of Swords here? What's the fear? There we go. The Magician. This deck, by the way, is Shadowscapes. So the fear is in being able to manifest this relationship. Manifest. They're afraid that they won't be able to manifest what it is that they desire because, like I said, they fear that you've already walked away. While I was shuffling for that card, I was given a bit of insight into this card here, and this is the masculine. This is the male. Okay, it's not masculine energy. It's the masculine, and the reason they say it's the masculine is because the masculine uses logic, where the feminine is more about emotion. And this is a card of logic, sheer logic, okay? So this is the masculine. The masculine is, figuratively speaking, suited up and ready for that conversation, ready to go. But not for battle. They're ready for that conversation, the communication. You know, it's kind of a straightforward message here. I'm not sure I need to clarify anything. So, card on the bottom of the clarifier deck is Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay, so now that is combined with the other cards that are part of your overall energy, okay? So we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. And those are your overall energies for this spread. I do want to go a little deeper in what's here, though. So just give me a second. The masculine is done running. Okay, so that's interesting. It's not always the masculine that's the runner. So this would be for those of you then where it is the masculine that's doing the running. Done running. Like I said, you don't, this back and forth, this in and out, this running, chasing, that it's done. It's done. You're safe to love, both of you. You're safe to love. You're safe to be honest and open about your feelings, about what you want. It's safe to move forward toward your dreams. You don't have to fear. Whoever this is that's fearing this communication, it's likely to be the masculines. I feel like the feminines also could have a little bit of fear in regards to the masculines, wondering if they have given up and walked away. The masculines definitely have not given up and walked away. They're here, very much so. But their fear is moving forward toward the feminine because of everything that's gone on in the past. They're terrified that the feminine has turned her back and moved on. But you're so close. You are so close. If the masculine, if you both can get rid of this fear, you'll manifest this situation. And there's a gift. Aces are always gifts from the universe. The Ace of Swords. This is clarity. It's truth. It's time. So here is the possible outcome. This is what you want to be. You want the communication. Masculines want to be able to communicate without fear. So I want to get... Okay, I cannot shuffle these cards when they're all grouped together. We need to utilize this existing energy. The Queen of Pentacles is an amazing energy to have, and we need to utilize that to gain the clarity and the truth and the manifestation of the desires that you have. Feminine and masculine. Masculine, mostly we're going to try and get him into a place of self-confidence. And I'm going to start with feminines, okay? So what can we tell the feminines to help them move forward and attract their masculines to them? Okay, feminines, here is your advice. Four of Swords. It says, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Your point of attraction needs to be that of no action. Take a step back. Meditate. Do what you need to do. Think about the things you need to think about to be in a place of love, to be happy, to not have fear, to not have any resentment, because he's going to sense that. Keep that in mind. You feel each other. You're twins, right? So if you've got resentment or fear or anger or uncertainty, your masculine might not know what that energy is for sure, but he's going to know that it feels off. And he's not going to move forward to you when the energy feels off. You know, he's going to feel fearful. And I'm not saying that's why he does feel fearful. He feels fearful because of the way things have gone up to this point. He's just not sure. Now, for some of you, he could be fearful because of what happened the last time the two of you interacted. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But what you need, just take a step back, relax, recoup. Let your energy be that of someone who is completely at peace and at ease in your life. Let go. Let go of any controlling issues that you have. Let go of negativity and try to be positive. And all you got to do is be happy. Just be happy. Think of the things that take you to a happy, loving place and milk it for all it's worth. Because if you can stay in that energy, then your masculine is going to sense that, and it's going to make them want to move forward. It's going to draw them to you, right? They're already in a place of being ready to communicate. Mentally, this guy, like I said, he's ready to go, and he looks happy. Look at his face. He's not angry. He's not coming at you to hurt you or to get even or any of those things. He's lovingly wanting to come towards you. So if that's what you want him to come towards you, and you want him to come towards you in a loving manner, then you need to be loving. The happier you can feel, the stronger the vibration, and possibly the quicker you will draw him into you. Try not to look at this like he's not here yet, okay? If you can't look at it without feeling a lack of him being here, then don't look at that situation. Look at something else. Find something else that you know will make you happy and make you feel good. Now, masculines. What can the masculine do to let go of the fear that he has for moving forward toward the feminine? Wow. Okay. So we have the King of Earth, or King of Pentacles. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Now, the King of Pentacles is going to be no different than the Queen of Pentacles, which we have up here. Right? And that's the energy, that's the overall energy. So Spirit is definitely trying to tell us something here. Wow. Two kings here. One of which is ready to interact and communicate, and the other one is very calm and stable and confident. The King of Pentacles is somebody that has it all. He knows how to gain it, and he has it, and he knows how to keep it. He's not aggressive. He might be a little assertive in his ways, but not even enough that you would notice. This guy is not much different than the Queen, except that he's a little more, well, he's got responsibility on him just right off the bat because he's a masculine. He feels like he's got the responsibility of having the finances and being able to support the family and yada, 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 right? But he's very, I'm hearing the word gregarious, which is where you need to be masculine. Gregarious. Be same as the feminine. You've got to be happy. Coming from a place of love rather than a place of fear. Enjoying life, enjoying your life, moving forward. Being very practical and down to earth. And I always hear, when I get the King of Pentacles, I always hear calm, cool, collected. But you know what I can't get over here is that for me in a reading, when the King and Queen of the same suit show up, that's a sure sign of twins. So if any, and the other card that flew out is the Chariot. And it says, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. This is very fast, forward-moving energy. If you notice in this picture, though, I'm looking at the horses. They're opposite colors. One's black, one's white, which means they're opposite. It's opposite forces. And the guy in the Chariot he's moving forward. You can see that. In the other decks, when it's a black and a white, it's not usually a horse, though. I think in the other cards, it's usually sphinxes. But they're black and white. And the picture does not depict movement. So for me in those ones, they're stuck because first of all, the sphinxes are stone and stone does not go anywhere. But these are actual horses and you can see they're in flight. They're actually moving. So this guy right here has brought those two opposing forces together in harmony. And that is the important achievement. But it took self-discipline and willpower, and that's what your guides are telling you, masculine. This is how you're going to move toward the feminine and have that conversation. It's going to take self-discipline and willpower. Excuse me. You can do it. You can do it. That's what this is saying. You have that ability. I want to get an oracle card for you guys. And it's going to come from one of my favorite oracle decks, the Sacred Traveler. Okay. By the way, this deck here is the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. So this is the Sacred Traveler. What else can we tell the twins about bringing this into fruition, angels? Whoa. 3 cards, and I will take them. Oh, okay. First one is, oh, sorry, too close. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Okay, so this is all about, do you see that bridge there, that tension, what are they called? Tension bridge? I can't remember. Anyways, it's very narrow. So you're going to have to tread very carefully. Think before you speak. Okay? The next one we have is stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Yes, you are. I'm just looking at the picture to see if there's... You are a leader here. Yeah, that's stepping into your power. You are taking the lead. Do you see the 2 people behind this guy that's carrying the light? You are... what's the word? You are the way shower. You are leading. You are the one with the light. You have to take the lead. So step into your power. Have the self-discipline and the willpower and the self-confidence to move forward. Looks like these are for the masculine. Yep. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. And what this card talks about is, do you see that big boulder in the middle of, and it's kind of like this path, only this is a bridge. But see how narrow this pathway is in this card too? And this big boulder has fallen on the path. You're not letting that stop you. You've plunged your sword right into the center of this thing. It's like the sword and the stone. Remember that? That book, that movie? You can overcome anything because Source, Spirit, God, whatever you call it, is shining the light on the path of least resistance for you. So feel confident that moving forward, no matter how it looks, no matter how it feels, Source is with you. Your inner being is with you, and your inner being is shining the light for you on the path of least resistance. This guy almost looks like he's going through a storm. He looks like there's a huge wind that he's facing, and there's fog, and it's at night. But you can do this. This is all on the masculine. Feminines, like I said, like Source said, all you are to do at this point in time, take a step back, relax, watch some movies, wait. But really important for you, if you want to draw your masculine to you and make him feel comfortable to make that move, make sure you're putting out the very best and most positive vibes that you can. That's your only job, feminine. It's your only job to just keep yourself happy and positive and moving forward in a good way. But don't stop living, okay? Don't take that step back and wait. You know, I got to do this, because I've had so many viewers that say to me, and clients that I talk to that have waited 25, 35, 40 years for their twin. When you wait and you're sort of putting your life on hold because you're waiting for that twin to come in, what happens is you stagnate the situation even more. Because by waiting, that holds within it that sense of lack. He's not here. I'm waiting for him to come. I'm waiting. He's not here. I'm waiting. I'm having to wait. Don't wait. Some of you, I feel, think that if you stop waiting and you start living your life moving forward, dating other people, that what you're doing is you're turning your back on your masculine, and it's going to stop the connection from happening. Not true. It's going to make it happen faster because you're acting like you're not waiting for anything. You're moving forward. You're moving. Don't allow yourself to stagnate, because that will stagnate the relationship, the connection, the reunion or the union. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate your support, and I will see you next time.